Flip.
Now here, let's start.
Yep.
Taste it. 8, 2. Split.
Take the glass off. Come over. I said play this way.
What's going on? Off 11, 2. Okay. Oh. That's it. Alright. 2 to 11. Good, good.
8. That was it.
Pass that screen and then interference, redo.
I never
Couldn't hit it. Yeah. All 3. I got that. Hey, this is good shit. That's 12 too, remember? Now you got that. Yeah, so fine. Fine, go.
Hey, good. Great. Fight!
Open it, Tommy. Don't plan to do this. You're right. Tie up, right? Out, ball. Man, I think y'all planned it. Y'all are making it good look. Y'all are making it good look. Brian, sit over here. Another club.
Yes, he is. What, you think we told him to lose or something?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, Chris. If you don't say
Wait, what's out?
no line, no white line. Look, if you don't say nothing, it means it's in. He said it's out. No, you gotta remember. Wait.
Hit it hard like that.
Go get it, Dave.
Oh man, why did it start like this?
Go get the ball. Go get the ball. He don't say anything, nothing. Oh, it doesn't come back down.
That one black dude, I never touched it. I know it was. Oh, is that like a dove? That was moving right there. Net. Not even net.
There's like this much fast line. I'm like,
spot.
About everything I can't begin to tell you. You taught me how to be a man.
You already were a man.
And they can make something happen if they can get the serve in and create some pressure.
Exactly, and they got to do it quickly, and not just because they're tired, but because time is starting to become a factor. Wes Welch going for the jump serve ace, or at least the tough one, coming out of the quick timeout by Dodd and Whitmarsh. Mike Dodd digs a ball here. You can bet that he'll find a way to put it away. Whit hasn't blocked a ball in a while either.
Tight set, trouble. Tanner jams it, and Dodd scoops it over to save a point. Tanner, and Tanner hits it off Whitmarsh.
They hit it at the same time. He did go like that, but they hit it exactly. No, same time.
Greg Krause defending his non-call of what looked like a fairly shaky set from Wes Welch, well off the net.
Tanner will serve, trailing by 5 still. Good serve, ace. Well, you don't see the tough floater very much anymore, but that one was right in the hubby wife area.
Well, players get into patterns. You know, hey, the best guys are jump serving. Everybody jump serves, but the good float knuckle serve, very tough to pass, and players aren't used to it.
Here comes Whitmarsh, and Whitmarsh chops it inside. So Whitmarsh with the kill, and Mike Dodd will go back to serve. Mike Dodd has had the opportunity to play with two of the most ferocious blockers in volleyball history, Tim Hovland and now Mike Whitmarsh. Tanner again. Tanner has a second win, Paul.
He's just kind of, I've been watching him move around the court, really pacing himself, conserving his energy because he's dead tired, and then really pushing himself for those few seconds while ball is in play.
Wes Welch, 13-9. Try Mike Dodd. And Dodd cuts it inside. So Dodd with a kill.
Dodd now with only 8 kills, been serving Mike Whitmarsh, but not as predominantly as Troy Tanner has been the target. He's received 32 serves. Wes Welch only 2. Make it 33.
Welch has been setting very, very nicely, too. He's been putting up some Metcalf sweet sets.
Well, everybody knows that the weakness of Dodd and Whitmarsh is they don't serve the ball tough. They don't score points quickly. They just lob the ball in play, expect Whitmarsh to block. Dodd did. But if a team gets in a really good side-out rhythm and gets confidence against Whitmarsh, it can make for some long games.
Biggest lead for Dodd and Whitmarsh was 7. Welch and Tanner have cut that to 4.
Go!
And Tanner is there, looking for a point. Tanner, yes!
We got a ball game. Dodd and Whitmarsh relaxed. They stopped playing when they were well ahead at 13-7 on the side change. Got to get down, got to get up, and then find a way to put the ball away. He is beat, but still in the match.
A 13-6 lead has been cut to 13-10. Once again, the winner of this one plays Karch Garai and Ken Stevens for the championship here in Chicago. Wes Welch and Troy Tanner have never won a tournament either together or on tour. They had their big chance in San Francisco when they lost in sudden death. Of course, Dodd and Whitmarsh have won 2 times this year.
Let's go, Mike, let's go.
Dodd and Whitmarsh, the only team to beat Curai and Steffes in a final. That was at Fort Myers several weeks ago. Wes Welch wearing his new booties to protect his feet from the heat of the sand. And I said, Wes, what does that say? It says vincere. I said, well, what does that mean? He says, well, it means victory, of course, in Italian. I said, well, good luck.
They're kind of cool. Tanner serving, trailing by 3. Whitmarsh. And Dodd hits it out of bounds, and suddenly Tanner Welch are in the hunt. 13-11. Dodd and Whitmarsh have gone into the tank and given up 5 in a row.
What a
big point this is.
And
13-12 or 14-11.
And going back to the jump serve.
And Dodd might be gassed. Dodd. Oh, and it's off Tanner, out of bounds. Good hit, Dodd.
And once you have lost your edge, once you've gone out to this huge lead and then you let down and you start thinking about the finals as opposed to the match you're in, it's hard to get that edge back and that fire back. That's the situation Dodd and Whitmarsh are in.
13-11. Tanner off his head and in! Right off Tanner's head.
Well, they say you have to learn how to cover as a hitter. Whitmarsh clamping. Look at this, Kabuski right off Troy Tanner's head, and everything literally from head to toe going the way of Tanner and Welch.
58 seconds to go, Whitmarsh. Oh, the dig is up, Tanner going. He's got it. He's down and into the crowd. The same play that Karch Kirai injured his kidney on as Tanner goes over the top. Time now, a big factor. 51 seconds to play and a 13-11 lead.
Tanner and Welch, if they've got a 20 left,
Full timeout.
Tanner and Welch have 120. They're going to take a full timeout here after that long run.
We're coming back. 51 seconds to play. Witt and Dodd up by 2.
Why go? And then Wes Welch not in position to continue the.
Oh, and they called double contact on Welch.
Goes like that. No.
So double contact, perhaps ending the hopes of Welch and
Go
Tanner.
like this. If it goes forward, I have no problem with it.
That's
When it
about.
goes
That's like waiting
sideways,
for
something's
Christmas
gone wrong.
364 days and then canceling it.
No, the other one's
Welch
above
and
forward.
Tanner working so hard to get back in this match, and then the throw
The other
call.
one going forward, you hit it cleanly. That one you didn't hit cleanly. Totally different set. They spun as much, just different rotation.
Tanner can't believe it.
That's a tight call at 13-11. You know, you have to be consistent from start to finish. But you know, hey, that from my view, that set's okay. You know, I don't like the referee getting so involved at the end of a match. I don't like that call.
46 seconds to go, and Tanner's still complaining. Now he's complaining to the umpire under the net, Marvin Hall, saying, why was that a throw? Greg Krause made the call. He thought there was some rotation, perhaps double contact.
That's too tight. That's too tight in any situation.
46.6 seconds remaining. The loser, Mike Whitmarsh. 14, Troy Tanner, Wes Welch.
So Dodd and Whitmarsh move to the good side and look to be in very good position.
Did you see Mike Whitmarsh when the whistle blew? Both hands skyward saying, thank God. They couldn't get one on their own.
Now Whitmarsh will serve for the game.
Come on, Wes.
And it does not come over. So Welch and Tanner, they're down by 3 with just under 40 seconds to play. They've got to make something happen reasonably quickly.
They have taken Dodd and Whitmarsh to the limit, exactly what the Mikes did not want. They wanted a quick victory, go rest, take advantage of whatever they could, time-wise, to get ready for a big rematch with Kirai and Steffes. That's by the board.
Tanner's got it up. Pretty good set. And Dodd gets it back. Witt going.
The long rally helps Dodd and Whitmarsh, and he's just going to keep the ball in play.
Welch cranks it. Witt, get it up. Welch.
Phenomenal rally to end a very, very well-played, toughly played match, particularly by Wes Welch and Troy Tanner, and that's a shame. A throw on Wes Welch to take the opposition to 14 and Tanner down for the count and out.
It is game point once again. Just 15 and 5/10 seconds remain. That rally exhausted the chances of Tanner and Welch. Tanner, and it's off Dodd, out of bounds. So now the only hope for Welch and Tanner is to come up with a very good card hand. A couple of aces quickly are needed. And if there's a man that could do it, it is Wes Welch.
Sky ball!
Got to score quickly. Dodge to keep it in play. He thunders it. So that should just about do it.
Don Whitmarsh are moving on, but they had the big lead. They could not keep their intensity and finish the match off quickly. We'll see if that hurts them in the finals in terms of their fatigue.
Time has run out, and there it is. Mike Dodd and Mike Whitmarsh, they were up at one point 13-6. It turned into a 13-11 struggle, but they finally pulled it out. 15-11. They'll meet Karai and Steffes for the championship here in Chicago.
If you thought there were...
In volleyball, he is even more than that. Indoors, Karch led the USA to 2 Olympic gold medals. The only gold America has ever won in volleyball. Outdoors, he's the most versatile performer on the beach. A winner of 90 tournaments, Karch is always the favorite to win again. But last month, groveling in the sand, he bruised a kidney and was forced to sit out 4 weeks. When he returned to action yesterday in Chicago, some wondered if a month without serious training would slow him down. Never question the king. Karch and partner Kent Steffes won 3 straight by a wide margin as Karai fearlessly flung himself around the court. Today in Chicago, there is bad news for the opposition.
I'm back.
We welcome you back to Chicago, Illinois, into the championship court. The stadium is going bananas. Whitmarsh and Dodd have advanced. The $100,000 Miller Lite Open here in Chicago getting set for our championship final. Yeah, let's rock and roll. Hi again, everybody. Chris Marlowe along with Paul Sunderland. Let's talk about Karch, Karai, and Kent Steffes. How dominant have they been over the past 3 years? They've won 53 of 65 tournaments that they have entered. When they've been together, they've been great.
Well, they've been phenomenal. Yes, the opposition was, oh my gosh, they're back together again. But if you ask Kent Steffes, he said his prayers. He's got his partner back. This year, they have won 11 of 13 tournaments together. But Kent Steffes, without Karch, a 4th and a 7th. We asked the young superstar what it's like to be back with his more famous partner.
Feels great having him back, and it's shown by the fact that we're in the finals now. Struggled a couple weeks with Scott Akatubby. I thought we could have gotten better if we would have played together a little longer. We got stung by that one serve in Manhattan. I think that was the difference.
Kent Steffes, the happiest man in America this weekend. Now, what about the opposition? Mike Dodd and Mike Whitmarsh, have they had adequate rest, and can they do it?
Well, yes, they've had enough rest. They're in great shape, playing well. They won last week in Puerto Rico. And the big man, Mike Whitmarsh, is indeed the key. Karch Karai had some problems hitting past that block earlier in this competition. If Whitmarsh can block the ball, Dodd is all over the place defensively. A very competitive final.
All right, let's meet the players for the introductions. Let's go to the man here in Chicago, slamming Sammy Lagana.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the $100,000 Miller Lite MVP Chicago, Illinois. We're about to meet the players. Coming up on center court, the number 3 seeded team in the world. From San Diego, California, out of the University of San Diego, the number 5
Chicago. It's a modified double elimination tournament. Karai and Steffes are undefeated. Dodd and Whitmarsh have lost one, yet they will play one game for the title.
These two teams met earlier in the tournament. Karai and Steffes prevailed 15-10. But let's remember, Dodd and Whitmarsh are the only teams this year to beat Karai and Steffes in the championship. That was in Fort Myers, Florida, earlier in the season.
Kent Steffes to serve first. He has won 65 tournaments, over $1,300,000 in his career. He's a graduate of UCLA. We're underway. Dodd thinks it. Side out. Dodd is in white, Whitmarsh in yellow. Dodd with a black hat. Mike Dodd has won 62 tournaments in his career as you look at Karai and Steffes on the receive. Steffes, jam coming out. Whitmarsh got it over.
First round score at 10-9 to Whitmarsh. Confrontation high over the top of the tape. Just pushing, shoving, and Whitmarsh, why not? He wins the jump ball, the former basketball player.
Karai, and Karai steps it through. Karai is 33 years old, lives in San Clemente, California, has 2 gold medals, has won 90 tournaments, and has won more money than any player in professional beach volleyball, nearly $1,500,000. And line! Cards with a dig, Steffes can't get there. 1-0, Dodd and Whitmarsh lead.
Whitmarsh serving.
Whitmarsh, considered the best blocker on tour. He's 6'7", 210 pounds. He's won 4 tournaments in his career, most recently in Puerto Rico. Karch dinking down the line. Second kill for Karch Karai.
When these two teams met earlier in the tournament, Karai and Steffes had a big lead, and Karch Karai hit a lot of balls hard cross court against Mike Whitmarsh and got stuffed. And I asked him about it. He said, look, I had to remind myself how hard it was to get past that guy. Watch for Karai to move the ball around a lot more and be ready for the tap down off the score. Kent Steffes, Karch Karai have been serving extremely well throughout this entire tournament. Against the Brazilians, they were dead even, and then went on a run for 6 or 7 aces. That's what we call the rebound winner for the tap down.
Kent Steffes. Good. Oh, aces.
Just a bomb down the line. It's one thing to hit it hard, which Steffes does. Just tattooing the sideline.
Steffes told me this morning that he's been working on a new jump serve for the past 5 weeks, and it looks like he's got a much higher toss.
Well, you got to throw away the old one and keep this one, because the new one is fabulous. And I'm just not hyping it because of that singular ace. He's been serving like this.
Come on.
He's been serving like this the entire tournament. Just ask the opposition.
Mike Dodd to serve. 2-1, Karai Steffes. Working on Karch. Dodd with a dig. Whitmarsh. Not yet. He hit it to Karch. And Pinky Hat puts it away.
Mike Dodd, the phenomenal dig and chance to score, and Whitmarsh knows it, disappointed that he didn't crack that ball straight to the sand.
Karch Karai said that he has had no repercussions from the kidney. He feels pretty good. Hasn't bothered him this entire weekend. And line. Whitmarsh off Karch. Kent goes and gets it. What a set. And Karch kills it.
From 40 feet away over his head, the key is the bump set. Look at this, just trying to find something near the net. Mike Whitmarsh should make that dig. Caught him a little bit high, he needs to make that play.
Karai misses the jump serve, so Dodd and Whitmarsh, who are not known for their serving game, will put the ball in play. Now, Whitmarsh told me he's been working on his jump serve. He started off with like 3 a weekend. Let's see how he does. And Karch puts it away. A beautiful set by Kent Steffes.
Side out, Steffes, Karai.
So Karai's at the net, Steffes to serve. Steffes just turned 26 years old, lives in Pacific Palisades, California. Good. Dodd, bump jump, and Steffes digs it. Go, buddy. And puts it away. Call the fire department. Steffes and Karai are eating it up. We're coming back. 4-1, the Kings of the Beach.
UConn is the summer sun. They're the team to beat at the Nestea Open at Belmar. Live next weekend on NBC.
A bonus pool at the end of the year, the $750,000 Miller Lite Cup. Karai, Steffes, Whitmarsh, and Dodd, the top 4 players on tour battling.
If it stays like this, Kent Steffes will take home $100,000 and the Miller Lite Cup.
He's in the lead by virtue of Steffes finishing 7th and 4th when Karai was out with a kidney injury. Remember, Steffes had a chance to play in 2 other tournaments, but chose not to, hoping Karai would be back. He wasn't. So then he decided to play. Dodd to serve, 4-1. Karai and Steffes have looked great so far. Steffes snapping on the line. Steffes has played very well this entire weekend. His serving game is better, setting perfectly, and he's doing a lot of blocking.
Well, you know, I asked him, I said, did you lose some confidence because you did so poorly without Karch? He says, well, I'm my own guy. I've won 65 tournaments. But all the other players are saying, see, Steffes isn't as good. Anybody could win with Karch. You know, Steffes is certainly his own man, but I think he feels he's got a lot to prove, given the 4th and 7th the last couple of weeks.
Mike Dodd gets the spike down the line. And so Dodd will sit back and play defense. Mike Whitmarsh will charge the net. And the ace! Karai and Steffes have been vulnerable in one area of serving, the husband and wife area of no communication.
Karch has been out for 6 weeks, but he still has that play perfected with his partner.
Yeah.
Vulnerable up the middle.
Karch told me he worked on that play in San Clemente with his wife Janet, the husband and wife play. Over the top to make sure that it stayed in the repertoire.
Steffes, Karai, Kent Steffes.
4-2, Karai and Steffes. This is Steffes in the blue hat. Karai wears pink.
Good, Mike. Hurry line.
Whitmarsh. Karch blocks it. Whitmarsh. And it's off Karch, out of bounds.
Every chance that Mike Dodd has to get to Mike Whitmarsh on 2. Whitmarsh is the bigger blocker. It's a quicker play. He will do that. Quick play near the net. Dodd will just bump the ball straight up in front of him to his partner.
Dodd with the serve. Steffes down the line he goes. Very nice shot and set. So Karai will serve. Of course, Karai in bed for 2 weeks. He told me he watched 15 movies during that time. He had the run of old movies, new movies, Civil War series, etc. Cut shot, nice shot by Mike Dodd. Mike Dodd certainly has a lot of respect for Karch Karai. He told me before the match earlier today that he thinks Karai and Steffes are the best team ever. Wow. Because of their balance, because of their strength, because of their athletic ability. Each player can do it all.
That's a big statement coming from somebody like Mike Dodd, who's played through a couple of generations. He saw the end of the Von Hagen, Lang, Selznick generation. He played against Smith and Stokos for all those years. He and Hovland arguably could have been one of the best teams of all time during their heyday. So I would consider Mike Dodd a pretty solid source for that kind of statement.
4-2, Karai Steffes up by 2.
Don't be there.
Dodd, right to Steffes.
Come on, baby. Nice job.
And the cut is good.
Bad set by Mike Whitmarsh really started that play. Dodd with a good pass, and Whitmarsh doesn't set with his hands anymore. He feels the officials are inconsistent, doesn't have confidence in setting with his hands. Might be called for a throw, and not bump setting the ball very well that time.
Steffes is really racking his jump serve. Whitmarsh. And it's into the corner. Other finishers today, Troy Tanner, Wes Welch took 3rd. Eduardo Anginho, Jose Loyola got 4th. And in 5th, Bill Bullion, Brian Lewis, Scott Akitabi, Eric Fenoy Moana. Line! Whitmarsh is up high.
I tell you, Whitmarsh at 6'7", long arms, but he jumps so well, can get his head up over the net, trying to take away Karch's line low. Steffes called line. You can see that it's open, but Karch just didn't roll it high enough.
Karai bounces that one. Big shot for Karch. Karai missed Milwaukee, Baltimore, Manhattan Beach, and Puerto Rico. Of course, when Karch missed Manhattan, he missed a chance to tie an all-time record of winning 5 in a row, held by Mike Bright and Mike O'Hara. Whitmarsh, Karch has it. Karch, Dodd is there. Nice up. Can he put it away? Nope. Karch is there again. And it's off Whit. Score now 6-3.
You know, a lot of hitters just choose to bomb the ball, but Karch is just so composed and so experienced, picking his spots, finding Mike Whitmarsh, backing up, slicing cross court, and then slicing down the line to put the ball away and put a point on the board.
Timeout called, 6:24 to go, 6-3, the Kings of the Beach. Chris Marlowe and Paul Sunderland, the Miller Lite Open here in Chicago, tournament number 18. Karai and Steffes back together again, have a 6-3 lead. And Steffes goes and runs it down. He's got an open net. And Dodd digs him. And then puts it away.
MVP Pro Beach Volleyball!
Phenomenal play by Mike Dodd. Bad pass, saves his partner. Look at this. Just digging the straight shot from Steffes, working him off the block. That would have been an easy point on the board to go to the 7-3 side change.
Whitmarsh serving Karch.
Come on! I got it!
Steffes. Oh, he hit it into the net.
Tough play on 2 from the right side because the ball's coming over your head. And the unforced error.
Championship final, we're coming back. Tremendous growth by the AVP in terms of money, Paul.
Well, you can see it right there. 1966, virtually nothing, to 1994, over $4 million in prize money. What will it be after the Olympic Games? Pro Beach Volleyball in the Olympics for the first time ever as an official medal sport.
Dodd and Whitmarsh trail by 2, 6-4 to Karai and Steffes. 1 game to 15 for the championship. This is a $100,000 tournament, $20,000 split between the first team. Karai and Steffes won the most money on the beach last year. They both took home over $400,000 apiece. Whitmarsh, nobody up. And he hits it out.
First unforced error in the match. That one in the Whitmarsh column. No blockers there, salivating over it and shanked it long.
Steffes really putting on the pressure with his serve. He leads 7-4.
Angle!
Karch out of bounds. Mike Whitmarsh gets the kill.
Can hear Mike Dodd working with Mike Whitmarsh. Set the ball, then call out line or angle where the open area is defensively. But the defense and the blockers hear that as well and adjust their tactics.
7-4 is our score.
Come on, Mike!
And Karch cuts it out of bounds.
Karch Kirai using his favorite shot, slicing off the angle. Watch him open his shoulders to the cross court, hits the side of the ball and slices it off. Dodd's in the neighborhood, and he knows every inch of every court in America, and it was out.
That cuts the lead to 2. Karai and Steffes are ahead. Karch, and he does it again. This time he gets it inside.
See, Karch hits the angle shot from so high above the net that he can hit it so sharply, it's almost impossible to defend.
53 of the last 65 tournaments Karai and Steffes have played in. They have won. This is Dodd, and Dodd dishes it down the line. Dodd, a 3-time winner here in Chicago. He won the World Championship 3 times with Tim Hovland. He's feeling real good right now, he says. Whitmarsh with the jumper. And inside goes Karai.
See, there's the cross court again. Karch is on a roll right now, passing well, getting a good set, hammering cross court, hammer cross court, spread the court, make it as wide as you possibly can. Mike Dodd is almost there, but what happens is Dodd will move over to take away the angle, and Karch will have all the line he needs to continue to side out.
Steffes whacks it out of bounds. A couple of other important finishers in this one. Adam Johnson and Randy Stoklos, who won Manhattan, finished 7th. For all you Ricky Ludes fans, Brent Frohoff, Ricky Ludes also in 7th. Karch, Dodd digs it. What a dig! And then Whit puts it right back over.
Right there! Double hit!
Dodd saying he didn't like that set by Steffes.
No, what he said was, it was a chuck,
Yes.
Jim Leonard, it was a chuck.
Not
Short
that
for
bad,
up
Mike.
chuck. Thought that Steffes' set came out with a lot of spin. Steffes shaking his head no to Mike Dodd.
Whitmarsh. And Whitmarsh, a very impressive hit. Whitmarsh, a former basketball player who learned to play volleyball in his spare time down in San Diego. Traveled in Australia in the late 80s playing for fun with a buddy of his. And then decided after his basketball career ended to come on to the AVP Tour, where he's done very, very well.
Boy, that was very close also, and Dodd is going to erupt when this one goes out of bounds.
Well, what you want from an official is consistency. So if Jim Leonard is going to let that go, Mike Whitmarsh ought to take it as a cue and start setting with his hands as well. And I like it. I like it that it's interpreted more loosely. Let the big plays decide what happens.
7-5 is our score. Whitmarsh. Steffes goes and gets it. And Coach.
Mike Dodd would normally patrol in the back of that I formation defense and try to chase down this pokey. Steffes moving so well. Karch off the soft block, and pokey's deep. Right away sees that nobody's going to get to it.
Sand timeout taken by Dodd and Whitmarsh. We're coming back to Chicago. Steffes by 3. Chris Marlowe, Paul Sunderland, the Miller Lite Open here in Chicago. One of the premier tournaments on tour. This is the championship final. Steffes, Dodd and Whitmarsh, 8-5, Kings of the Beach. Dodd rips it. All through that last time out, Dodd was jawing at first referee Jim Leonard.
Still a little PO'd about his interpretation and non-call, but Jim Leonard said, look, that's as bad as I'm going to let it get. And he says, fine, I'll be watching. Mike Dodd, I'm speaking up.
If you're wondering why Dodd doesn't jump serve, he says, I don't have a live arm. I can't really do it. Steffes, oh, he got it up. Steffes dug it out of the sand. But then he can't put it away. What a cover by Steffes.
Just a spear sticking out the arm. Karch is stuffed here, not been able to get it by Mike Whitmarsh, and I'll tell you, after you set the ball, you got to remain active.
Karch goes over the top.
That's what's open because Kirai has stretched the court by using all of it, slicing off his cut shot, making Mike Dodd defend the entire sideline. It leaves the whole backcourt down the line wide open.
Karch Kirai, who is hoping to play beach volleyball in the Atlanta Olympic Games, as we are just about 2 years away. 8-6 is our score. Dodd. And Dodd snaps deep. Dodd and Whitmarsh looking very confident right now.
Good offensively. Dodd's received 9 serves, 7 kills to his credit. Whitmarsh already with 5 blocks. That's a huge total early. Boy, where would they be without that?
Whitmarsh to jump serve. And it's off Dodd. Karch really getting some good heat on that one.
Well, if Steffes sets him 2 or 3 feet off the net, then Whitmarsh is taken out of the play in terms of being right on top of you and have a lot more comfort in swinging area.
8-6, Kirai Steffes. Steffes is there.
There it is.
Whitmarsh is there also.
Half a dozen. Saving the point here. Steffes heard the line call from Mike Dodd. Scampered to that area. The court was all over it. Karch with a good set, and Steffes says, hey, I have solved Mike Whitmarsh. I feel comfortable and confident against him. Well, how about it?
Come on!
Big hit right there. Talking about that, Ken Steffes early in the year said he had trouble with Mike Whitmarsh on the block, but has since watched video and watched the TV shows and says he's figured him out, although Steffes having a little trouble today with Whit. Whit says I had to change it up.
Head angle.
And he's right to Karch. Missed the call. That was another very close ball handling play, not called. And play continues. 9-6. Kirai and Steffes have the lead. Want to learn how to dance? Come to an AVP Pro Beach Volleyball Tournament. Want to learn how to eat? Come to a Pro Beach Volleyball Tournament. Dance in Marvin Hall.
Everybody's always got a great view when Marvin is dancing. You can see him from 100 yards down the beach.
9-6 is our score. Chris Marlowe and Paul Sunderland have a little fun. 4:06 remain. Dodd and Whitmarsh trying to get back in it. They trail by 3. As Dodd droops one in there.
Side out.
Dodd and Whitmarsh led 1-0, but Ryan Steffes have led all the way except for that. 5-3, 7-4, and now 9-6. Been a comfortable Ryan Steffes lead. Whitmarsh blocking has been a story. Dodd is there. Kent gets him back. Dodd again. Steffes got it. Hard to get a point against the Kings.
Well, hard to beat them, and you just saw the perfect example right there. They continue to scramble, work hard, and they are so well balanced. Exactly what Mike Dodd said. They can both hit, block, set, play defense. Both of them have a complete game.
3 minutes and 45 seconds remain. 9-6. The all-time leading winner on the AVP Tour, St. John Smith, who has gone off to play in the Goodwill games with Brooke Vandeweghe. Randy Stoklos is second. Karch with 90. Steffes with 65. Mike Dodd tied currently with the retired legend Ron Von Hagen and Tim Hovland. The who's who of beach volleyball, minus Paul Sunderland. What do you get on that list, Paul?
Low.
Steffes with the serve. Dodd and Whitmarsh trying to hang in. Karch going to give it a kidney test. Oh, it hit the boom. It's out of bounds. Ryan Steffes are going ape.
Hold on. It's a part. It is a part. Listen. That is a part of the court. Just listen.
The ball hit our boom camera, quite frankly, well above the court.
The referee, if you hit the red, that is not a side out. I know. Get out here.
I think Karch has lost a little bit of fire in the last 6 weeks.
That is part of the court. No, I asked it 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago. Go out. He'll come over
Asking
and tell
for
you
tournament director Matt Gage to come out and make an interpretation. The dig is there. Kirai's running for it. I think, oh my gosh, he's going to go into the banners again. And there you see it, hitting the boom camera. Now, from the conversations that I have had, if the camera is out over the court, it will be called a replay.
Let's listen. They're going to replay it. Tournament director Matt Gage.
The camera is a movable object. It is ruled a replay. Interference.
Karch was chugging pretty fastball. I think he would have had it.
Oh, he had it. The question was he going to run out of room once again, like in Boulder when he injured his kidney?
Before the cameraman lowered the boom is what you're talking about.
There you go. He didn't lower the boom quite fast enough.